Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Stock Market Jimmy. Just an update on my YouTube studio, guys. We will be filming where I show my face in my YouTube studio on November 25th. So right before Thanksgiving, the YouTube studio will be ready for you guys. So it won't be any more, where you're just looking at this screen and the watch list. Okay. I've got an IT person coming out. I'm having a trouble with mirroring my laptop to my Amazon Fire TV. So once that's fixed, then that is going to allow me in the studio to be able to film the big screen TV showing this as I talk to you where you can see me. Okay, so that's the only thing that's been delaying the stock show. But you guys are going to get some good information today just like this. Okay, I got a lot to talk to you about. First thing I want to start off is, am I panicked about the market? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and film me talking to you today with the camera, and I'll slip that into this video, okay? So I'll keep my thoughts on let's just go over this, and then I'll do a separate thing about what is going on and if I'm concerned or not, okay? All right, so the answer real quick is I'm not concerned, but let's go ahead and get into today. All right. Advanced Micro Devices, AMD at 202. Is this a concern? Oh my God. No, this is not a concern, people. People, relax, man. Freaking relax, dude. Look at that. You're way up, bro. It just was right here at $95 at $78. That's when I bought it. I bought it at the low at $78, okay? No, there's no panic there. It's went up so high, you think it's just going to keep going up to the moon without some shaking people off and stuff like that? Guys, this thing could drop to $150. It could drop to $150. All right? You don't know. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm just saying that is not, it already made a big run. All right, Alphabet is kicking butt, 300. All right, Amazon, same thing, guys. Relax, dude. This thing ain't even dropping. It's at 220. Okay, a drop would be here, guys. 172. If it gets to 167, then you could be like, wow, it's definitely dipping. It's not even doing anything. Do I think that 219 is a good buy? I think it's an okay buy. It's Amazon. And I think that it's a good buy long term. Long term, Amazon is a good buy. Okay? Apple. Not even going to talk about Apple. There's no point in talking about it. Arista is worth talking about it. This one here, I think it's too high. Even with the drop. I like the company. I like the fact of everything that they're doing. But do I think that this is a steal and a life-changing stock? No, I don't. I do not. I think it's a good buy at like $100. If it gets to like $99 to $100, I jump on it, okay? Bitcoin, guys, we got to talk about Bitcoin, all right? Let me tell you, that right there is pretty bad drop, guys. That's a pretty bad drop. I mean, we're talking about a coin that was valued at $124,000 6 months ago. You are talking about a massive decline in just 30 days, 115,000 to 85. Now, how low do I think that this is going? And when I do the video where I show my face here that I'm going to add into this video, I'll share with you on exactly what's happening with Bitcoin and the stock market. I'll tell you exactly. This is not a crash. It is not a crash. This, I'll tell you in the video, okay? It's not a crash. I know exactly what's going on, okay? This one, it's so funny. I just heard some guy on Ice Coffee podcast that was pushing everybody to buy this. And they were telling everybody to buy it, guys, when it was at $129, okay? This video was made a week ago on Ice Coffee, and 1 week later, the guy that was telling you to buy at $136, I actually sent a message to him saying, bro, Why are you trying to push people on buying a stock at a 5-year high when it's at $136? I was like, you know, when people listen to you, those are situations that they're going to get crushed if that thing decides to give back. And guess what? It just shredded $50 per share. Do you know how much that would cost you? You literally would go from like $100,000 to $50,000 if you bought $100,000 worth. I mean, that's insane. In just a short period of time. We're talking like, guys, it happened in 30 days. You would lose half of your money. All right, now do I think Bloom is a good buy? Okay, I think it's really getting close. I would probably say it's possible it could dip to 67. If it dips to 67, I tell you what, even if it dips to 72, I would probably even come in at 70, 72, 73. I would probably start a position at 75. 75 would be my target. $12 more. If this thing dips $12 more, I'm going to go ahead and start a position with it. Okay. Now you notice that these 5-year low stocks are not dipping, guys. All the stocks that I'm in right now are not dipping today. They've already dipped because they're all at basically almost 5-year lows. Almost every stock that I own is at a 5-year low. Why is Enphase not dipping today? Why not? Because it's at a 5-year low. Only the ones that have went on these huge runs, they're taking money back. They're taking money back. Fiserv at a 5-year low. It's in green today. Okay. This is a controlled, manipulated, greedy, American greed, corporate greed, people who control everything. This is not a coincidence. Okay. Wait until you guys hear me talk. You're gonna find out the truth. Okay. This one, this Grayscale. If this, guys, I already own this. If this dips to $15, I'm going to go ahead and buy more. I have not bought more yet, okay? It has not dipped low enough. Honest Company at $255. I love this stock. This stock I'm looking for a 1X on. I'm waiting. When this stock hits $4.80, you know your boy made $100,000 on this stock, okay? And it will. You watch. One day it will. Okay, Mara is not in red today because it's already dipped a lot. Nike, same thing. It's in green because it's already towards the 5-year lows. Novo in green, almost to the 5-year lows. Oka, 5-year low. Well, I don't know if this is 5-year lows, but this is definitely getting much more attractive here. Yeah, guys, that is a go right there. You would have to start a position right there. You can't time the market perfectly, guys. 68, you can't be like, oh, I'll come in at 68. Could it go to 68? Of course. But you can't do it that way. A good deal is a good deal. PayPal, was really, really low. It's making a nice comeback. Look at that, $2.40 today on a green day when the market is not doing well. Because why? It's a good value. People recognize it. Now, Robinhood is definitely having huge problems right now. Now, if the stock market and the crypto market continue to have problems and come down another 10 to 15%, you will see Robinhood at a buy levels of probably $88. That would definitely signal a buy. Okay, this stock has really, 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 really went up, so it's still way too high for me. 84 would be the perfect entry. Okay, because Robinhood is a great stock, but it does get affected when people are not, when you lose people in the market and you lose all these people who get crushed because they don't know how, they're FOMO buyers, they're hype buyers. They don't listen to people like me, and they just start buying randomly all these crazy ones that are running up and think it's going to the moon. They get crushed, they lose their margin, they have to sell, and they end up losing $50,000, $60,000, $70,000, and they're out of the market, and then we lose them in the system, and then they don't buy anymore. And what does that do to companies like Robinhood, it's less people buying, they're making less money, they're holding less money. SoundHound 1109. This stock has had a run. It's a great stock, and it's now at a really good price. That is a really good price. Could it go to the $9? Yes, it can go to $9. But I would start a position right there. If you're not into this stock, this is a long-term play. You will double your money one day. Very high percentage chance that happens. I don't know how long it will take, but I think that this is definitely an entry if you don't own that stock. Okay, this is also an entry, is Super Micro. Let's look at this one. Look at how far that's come down. Okay, you are now looking super attractive on that chart. This is a entry right here. This is an entry, people, right there. I paid more than that. What did we pay for that stock? We paid for that stock $34.63. I have not rebought. I am not worried about it. I have not rebought. Only way I would rebuy is if it went to like $27. Then I would rebuy more. I would buy more. Symbotic was actually an entry today at 49. If you did not own this one, it hit 49. It could possibly go back to 37 and give back every single dime it earned, which would be insane. If their quarterly report is bad, okay? If their quarterly report is bad on Symbotic, SYM, on the 24th, which is in 3 days, if that report is bad, it could easily go back to $37, okay? If it's good, it should climb up. It should climb up a little bit. Trade Desk is a definitely entry right here. I mean, that is a really good deal for Trade Desk. Unbelievable price for Trade Desk, okay? It's been beaten up. It's been beaten up before the market even went to crap. And since it went to crap, it hasn't been getting destroyed, okay? Yes, it went from like 42. We paid $42.91, and I thought that was a steal. This is a super steal, okay? I've lost about $3 a share since I purchased it, but I have not rebought it because it's not low enough from my rule that I set for myself when I rebuy. It has to be a certain drop in order for me to reinvest, okay? I will reinvest if it hits the right price. But I love, like, trust me, if I didn't own this stock already, I would be buying it today at that price. That's insane. You're going to make money in the long run on these stocks, guys, I'm telling you. Okay, all right, so let me go ahead now and do a video. I don't know if I'll start off with the video first and then come in with this part, or if I'll do the video at the end. So you'll see when you watch the video, okay? All right, guys.